Howdy-toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to the Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rebels will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The offense set for a first down play. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man, it's Williams. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
It's a really nice-looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny. I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they've really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. To throw, it's Milroe. He makes the connection. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First down for this offense. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
A 3rd and long coming up here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback checking the play. To the ground with the back. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 7, Alabama 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. From the gun, he leads it with the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Now sliding to his left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense, because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bernard. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. The Tide with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wants to throw. It's Dart. Gets it out quickly. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Quick completion on the out route. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Parrish. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He's looking to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Might be looking to run. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the offense falls on the ball, but they'll still have to give it up. They're short of the 1st down. first snap coming before halftime. Looking to go up top on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. Caught over the middle, it's Harris. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets it away from his own end zone. Running it back, it's Adams. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
The give is to Miller. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. They'll try the run. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with fourth and short. They're about 2 yards away. They'll try it on the ground. The Tide will get the first down. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And he comes through big time.
Dumps it to the back. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
You just want to find a way to affect the QB, and the defense does a great job getting to the quarterback, hitting him as he throws the football. Not only does it make that throw bad, in the future now, the quarterback's taking a few hits. It makes him a little bit more unsure of himself.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. What a snag by the defense. Takes it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown tie. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6. And that defense will come out feeling it. Coming out with it, it's Davis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Back to pass. It's Dart. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that end round.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. Going up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama. Now, 21, Ole Miss, 14.
First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Using the quick game. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. They're going to throw it again. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Dropping back, it's Dart. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Going for 6. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that the rest of this game.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Parrish. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. I mean, you better bring your big boy pads if you're going to play in this one.
Big boy pads, big boy helmet, big boy underwear. You better bring it all with you because these are two great teams. We talked about them all week. Mirror images, going at it. Who's going to make the plays late to take this over the top?
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run it from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Man, just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Quarterback checking off. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
They'll run play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to run it. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Yeah, the QB decided to take it himself. He got a little bit of pressure, you could see, and decided to take off, scramble, and couldn't get the first down. And now it's 4th down decision time. No matter where it is on the field or what the distance is, you know there's a chance. We still might go for it.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
He was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's right down the boulevard. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Back to throw. It's Dart. He wants a big play here late. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense.
Damn good game, but you that was good when that was good.
Take it back to the house.
Just ain't have enough,
They're
man.
about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Bentley. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody
Just ain't have enough, bro.
Stop him at the 16.
Just ain't have enough. Look too good for you, bro.
Your
Motherfucking blitz. That package there. That shit unstoppable.
Looks bleak,
I don't give a fuck who you talking about. He was gonna go big. Oh, that shit there.
He lost it
Yeah.
high and deep down the left side.
Oh, you get that.
And this is dropped.
You know what I'm saying? You can't even get over the top of that shit.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, that's what I do.
He's
what I
looking
do.
to throw. He's going up top here late in the game.
Oh,
And they
shit.
can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's
Yeah, you
third
can't get
down.
over the top of that,
I'll
no
tell
matter
you,
what
this
you do.
offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's
just
running
fear.
out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Done that motherfucking play.
Scanning the field, it's Dart. He's got the tight end.
Knock the shit
And
loose.
he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
I'm trying to knock the shit loose, bro.
On fourth down, going to the
I'm trying to knock the shit. Trying to knock the shit
Can't
loose.
find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Boy, backing up.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
There it is.
Fires to the wideout.
Good going, bro.
And that's how you finish it off. Scoring.
That's
on
how
the
you
final
finish it
play of
off.
the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a legit Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Guess they wanted to make
What's
sure
the
they
nigga
rubbed a
ass?
little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
Hey, it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field.
Yeah,
it's as
do
if they
something
knew
about it.
They were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real...
I couldn't lose that. I ain't losing no more.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bruins will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. A first down for the offense. On the move, it's Haynes. The pirouette on the run. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. Working that left side now. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him, and they convert. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
With jet sweep pass. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. 1st down here for the offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Flores. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet. McNown.
And he's running in the open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Here comes the offense on first down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He'll come out throwing on first down. Still looking on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, you look like, man, how the fuck I threw that goddamn pick? Yeah, I went through you where your ass was going again. That shit look sweet.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Here's the handoff. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
I got you right where I want you, bro.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
Right where I want you. Yeah, right
On the
into my
ground,
goddamn.
it's Haynes. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that. It runs
Right
to the
into
football like that. Good
Hey.
luck, no holes anymore.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Looking to pass. It's Milrow. Makes the grab. Quick step and go. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way.
You guys get that jump on that guy.
Pick up on that.
Look at that. Yeah. Oh, that was a hole right there. Oh, look at that. Yeah, man. Jump on that. Come on, man.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go.
Oh, one flag move. And over.
Right there.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away.
That was
That's
a
one you'd
pick,
like
boy.
to
Your
have
ass
back.
came a pick. Look at that. Bam, that was a pick.
Wideouts, no
Right
backs.
there in there.
He'll just keep slinging it. This time he's got his man. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down.
That's all I can do.
The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Gone.
The kickoff unit about to go to work.
He's gone. So. Yeah, crack your head.
They got him for a
You
safety,
go.
and there's a fine line between being aggressive
You
and
go,
reckless,
bruh.
and he just ran right across.
We're got up out of there. Man, I was got there 19th at one point. Low. 46.
For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away to buy time. Taking a shot on the first play. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
That is not how you drew it up offensively. You want to come out, get some things established, get your quarterback in a rhythm, get the positive mojo going. The opposite just happened. Just made a big mistake. Now you just created so much momentum for the other team. Defense, please come and bail me out.
And that's the way they'll start, and they hope it gets better. No gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. looking for a man. It's Milrow. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play in that tackle.
On second down, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown tie.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Open runway ahead. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
How many ways can I get to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
2nd down after that incompletion. To the air, it's Milroe. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era. And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. He's going to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. A lot of offensive coordinators love to screen you to death and work the ball down the field, Jesse, but a negative play like that will take you out of your game plan.
And that's not the last screen that they've got in their playbook offensively. They're going to try and do it a few different other ways, but give the defense credit. D-line doing a nice job watching the quarterback, stopping the rush, and everybody just seemed to hone in on the running back on that screen.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Miller with the ball. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He leaves it with his back.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He caught it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. To the air, it's Milroe, scrambling away. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Bought a little time, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Snap in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Alabama 14.
The Wildcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Plows through the defense. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy from us.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bernard. to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Might as well give it to him again. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 14, Arizona 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
enough to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Good right down the boulevard. And that lead grows.
Good game, man. Good game, man. Fought you a little hard.
College football analytics, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. At the end of the day, it still comes down to managing people. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page.
Can anyone catch him? They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Got him downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And that's in Arizona.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Catch in the middle. It's Conley.
You're wasting too much time, bro. You're wasting too much.
23. They'll try to kick it into overdrive.
You're wasting too much time, bro.
He's looking to throw. Now improvising. He'll take a shot.
Ball
into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
That's pretty sick. Oh,
And he's wrapped up after
you gone, bro? You gone?
on the pick.
Hold on, let me score on you one more time.
Be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football, getting the big turnover.
Hold
you
on.
got the lead. Now
Don't
just go
quit,
out
don't
there,
quit,
be
yeah.
smart on offense, and run that clock.
Score one more time, just one more time,
Here
bro.
comes that Alabama offense. And as we
One
get
more
later
time.
in this game,
I'll be good.
Jesse,
I'll be
you
safe,
want to
bro.
keep moving the ball, being aggressive, but don't turn the thing over.
So how about getting the running game going right here, David, on this drive?
Yes,
Let those big fellas up front get some push, bleed
Hold
the
on,
clock,
don't
and
go
move the
nowhere.
chains.
Don't
No
quit.
need to get greedy. I know the passing
quit,
stats
bro.
and you want to score, but you're right. The clock right now is your
quit.
friend with a 2-possession lead.
Stay.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off this spot. They get him off the spot, he gets outside the pocket. Did a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Now the play fake. This time it's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not
Go
before
nowhere.
the big pickup and
Please.
a 1st down for this offense.
Let me just go.
And there was
Please,
no
let me
question
just-
in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself opening. Nice job
Hold
of
on,
doing
bro.
those two.
Don't go nowhere.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
Hold on. We got 11 seconds. I got 11 seconds to score. 11 seconds, man. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what you do, man. Let me see what you do.
The Tide with the 1st and 10.
Let me see what you do. Let's see what you do.
He's looking to throw it. Fires left. He got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
I'm gonna leave you for a couple seconds on now. I'm gonna leave you a couple seconds. I ain't gonna do like that. I'm gonna leave you just a couple seconds, you hear me? See if you could do something. Don't leave, now, don't leave.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
I'm gonna leave you a couple seconds.
He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
I left you 6 seconds, bro.
The final whistle. This offense
See what
took
you
it
can
to
do,
heart.
man.
Scoring late. Maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
I want to see what you can do. No, let me get these 2
They'll
points.
line up
Let me
to
make
go
it
for
20.
2.
Here we go. 25.
Back to throw. It's Milrow.
Oh.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6
Let's see
seconds
what you
left.
can do.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get
Let
it
me try
right
to
back
get
with
this
an
onside
onside
here.
kick. And a
Ooh,
few
yeah.
anxious moments, but the hands team is able to
All right,
fall
bro, you
on
got
it.
4 seconds
Well, here
now.
in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting
Got 4 goddamn
onside
seconds,
kick.
boy.
Got their hands team on the field.
Play
They're
me
able to
some.
jump on the ball and make sure they get
Let
possession.
me some.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Cake will be baked. You ain't lying
Comes
loud,
out
dude.
throwing on first down. Looking
This
for the
cake
end
is
zone.
baked.
That pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no
Cake
avail.
is
And
baked.
that's going to do it for this one. A strong, methodical.
Got baked. That cake got baked. That cake got baked real fast. So it did. Take this cake. Take this cake real. Oh, all right. Hold on, let me goddamn switch my